Hey Lily, welcome darling. Thank you so much for coming in, Lily. It is a pleasure to have you. Missed you last week. Were you behaving? Hey, Tay is in. Taylor is in. Good girl gone bad. Welcome as usual, my darling. Oh, Lily, you weren't behaving? I'm so proud of you, love. I am pretty good, you know. Thank you for asking. Pretty good. I'm taking a break next week. So we won't have any grown and sexy next week, but I trust you guys will behave impeccably well our way. And you'll have your wine for me at 8 o'clock next week, Monday. Hey! Here's my friend from Boats Bar and Grill here in Oysters in Barbados. How are you doing? We got a question for the guys tonight. What is the male equivalent to buying a woman flowers? What is something simple or thoughtful that you have received or would like to receive from a woman you're dating? Something that she can get you just to let you know she's thinking about you. So that's the question. So when the guys come in, I'm going to bombard them. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Lorexa, how are you? Welcome. We have one answer here online from Passion Poet. He said, simple cards do it for me. Or you know, I like electronics or books, just not clothes. Lily says condoms. Lily's gonna buy the man just condoms. Oh gosh. Lily, just condoms? Right, so we just give some more folks some time to come in. Hey, my girl said she's gonna buy me pizza. Guys, in the meantime, you can get into the queue. Our discussion person, our other discussion person is not here yet. But you can feel free, because you know when I bring you in to do your pieces, I will be asking you ladies, what do you buy for guys? Okay? So I'll get the ball rolling with the poetry. Well, not poetry, it's kind of like an introduction to a book. The book is not complete as yet, but this is one of my favorite pieces if I can find it. Immaculate Poet, welcome. Are you coming in to perform? Are you just peeping in tonight? I saw you here before. Which is it gonna be? So you guys can just get in the queue. I'll start the night. This piece is called Rain. It's just a very short snippet from the book Sword of Bliss. That is due out early 2021. This section is Immaculate Poet is peeping. Well, I wanted to disappear, my traitorous body and mind telling me to pray for more rain. I looked up at him. He was looking down at me with a look we had never shared. I remember his head coming close to mine, my eyes closing and our lips making beautiful caresses. Damn, everything was in place. Such a romantic setting. The night was lit enough that we could see each other. I could hear the sea, waves crashing and daring me. to go low. But fear stopped me. I didn't want him to think that I was easy. Damn, boo. The raw chemistry we have in its own is an aphrodisiac. His touch, pure magic, made my skin glow with an eerie warmth during the cold, rainy night. I need deliverance. If this is a dream, I refuse to wake up. And that's the end of that snippet there. Hey Shakira, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So guys, we're going to get into the queue. And who should I pull in first? Who should I pick first? Let's see who's at home. Thank you, darling. Taylor, are you ready to come in? We've been missing you.
Hello.
How are you? We missed you.
I know. I missed you guys too. Crazy things have happened. Well, I had my surgery.
It's great to see you.
It's so great to see you too. I'm so happy to be back. I just got stitches out, so I'm all good to go.
Okay. Glad to hear you're better. That's good.
I really miss
So
coming on here.
So before you do your piece, tell me, what gift would you buy for a man to show him you love him?
I think I would buy him. It would be two things. I buy him pizza, and I would buy him. I think I would mix my own. I believe I would mix my own juices together and make it into a cologne for him to wear.
Nice. Original. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yes.
Lily is giving prayers for healing. And here's X246. Welcome. Glad that you can join us. I know you're very busy. Here's our girl Taylor. So Taylor, feel free. Go ahead, my darling.
Okay.
What do you want from me tonight?
I'm going to continue reading my book, The Night We Made Love, where we left off.
Nice.
Yep. And I knew you guys for the last time. I know you loved it. For everybody who is new on here tonight,
Yes.
I hope you enjoy it very much. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just pull up my handy dandy tablet. Oh. It's still working with this finger, as you see.
Okay.
But yes, this is called The Night We Made Love. Here we go. Let me just fix that right there. Holding up just this thing from a bag. Okay. Here we go. This is The Night We Made Love. We're at the ending of chapter 2. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Bow to me one last time, Nyana says. I want to be inside of you, Nyana, he thought to himself. Neil was on the verge of collapsing if he couldn't get inside of her. He needed to have her take control of him and ride while he admired her and soothed her insides with his length. This time, she crawls on top of Mia. When you're bowing down to her, kissing his lips again, I'll give you you will ever have. My eyes became big. All right, chapter 3. His long snake was ready to slither inside of her, but to bow one last time to Mother Goddess and her right in his face was an honor too good to pass up. The creature would work its magic when it was time, no matter how hard and passionate it was growing. It was Mother Goddess' time of appreciation, and Neo, hooked on the first taste of her milk, didn't mind. My turn, she panted breathlessly. Let me feed you. No, shh. Let me do this. She gently started to crouch over him, forcing him to slowly lay back until he was face up and her pussy was fixated against his lips. On their own, it seemed her hips started their undulating dance of joy over his face. Diana moved her hips like a cobra, her breasts bouncing up and down. The beast grew faster, 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 and faster. Neo's tongue was like magic. He couldn't get enough of this woman, this queen. It gave him nothing but pleasure to please her. And the sleek beauty on top of him couldn't get enough of him either, chanting his name. Neo, 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 oh Neo. Neo tightened his grip around Nyana's waist, just tight enough to hold her steady in the right place for her to deliver the maximum pleasure. Oh baby, yeah, Nyana. He rested his head on her belly button. The sound of her breaths was like two birds singing. She was still moving, but he could tell that the flow was coming. Her hips bobbed in a slow motion, moans gone quiet. Oh, oh. Just let it go, baby. Just let it go, he whispered, placing his hands on her waist, then on her back, holding her close. Neo could see the look of struggle on her face, the pain she had been hiding for 10 months since she had been engaged to Samias. He wanted to get it out of her. Nyana looked down upon Neo's face. His eyes spoke to her, telling her that it was okay to just let it all go. It was okay to let go of her frustration, sleepless nights, the cheating, humiliation, and abuse she had suffered at the hands of his brother. It was okay to let it all go and let him love her. His hot breath pierced her skin near the opening of her body. Neo gently placed sweet kisses on her pussy lips once more. That's what did her in. Oh! Like a waterfall, the milk of Mother Goddess flowed into Neo's mouth. He drank greedily, causing a little to spill and run down Nyana's legs. Nyana was out of breath. Her 5'4", 5'4" curvaceous body lay limp on his face. He gently pushed her legs off of his face and got on top of her. Their eyes met again. This time he was more fire, passion, and love. He wanted to fuck her. Oh, how he wanted to fuck her. How he wanted to get on top of him. She wanted Nyana to get on top of him and ride his long snake, which was now rock hard and sprouting veins. Neo also knew she was hiding something. Something Samias had done to her. Tell me, he said. Tell you what, she replied. Neo pushed his body closer to hers and held her tighter, maneuvering her legs around his waist. What did he do to you? She didn't want to look at him in the eyes and tell him what Samias was putting her through, but she had to. Nyana closed her eyes and spoke. It wasn't enough that my father passed away and left me with a kingdom to run. I was left destitute and unaware that in order for me to claim ownership of the throne, I had to marry a Masasi to save my father's legacy. Every other day with him, Neo, he grows more and more evil. He promised that after we were married, I would have complete control over my land. He's been lying to me from the start. He wants to destroy Desalina, and he wants me to help him. I refused. He's verbally degraded me in front of his friends. I can't speak to my mother and has hit me because I wouldn't sleep with him. He hasn't forced you, has he? No, I sleep in the west wing of the castle, where the guards are around 24/7. He did try to bribe me to sleep with him once. I almost fell for it. When I discovered what his plans were, I called him out, and he slapped me. Neo was in shock over what she told him. He knew Samias was a tyrant, but he never knew he could be this cruel and disrespectful. He moved a string of hair from Nyana's face. She turned, her eyes downcast, looking away from Neo in shame. Hey, you don't have to be ashamed. You don't. Nyana, before tonight, you couldn't leave the castle, speak up and fight. But I saw it. I saw it the first night of the coronation, how he treated you, and you fought back. Nyana, you are strong, you are beautiful and smart. You can run Desalina. I'm begging you, please don't go back to him. I still have to marry him, Neo. By the law of Lazan, I can't run a kingdom without him. He doesn't love you. Everything he has done to get you into this kingdom and trust him, that was all me. I was the one who sent you the flowers. I was the one who sent you the letters. I was the person who warned you about the war in Kemez, the fortune to Dessalina annulment papers, and the undocumented police reports about Samias. I was forced to write them for him, so he would gain your trust. It was evil. Now what is happening between you and me? He paused, looking down at their naked bodies, and started again. I knew you loved me as much as I loved you. The words stuck through her heart. It was the truth. Samias could never love her the way she deserved to be loved. The lie that floated in her head for 10 months had come true. What she thought was a friendship was something more. The real man she was in love with was Neo Masasi. I love you, Naomi.
Taylor.
Yes?
Taylor.
Huh?
Taylor.
Oh.
So, you know what? You're going to have to come back every week from now onward and give us some more, because you have us there just on the edge of our seat, waiting and listening. So you're going to have to do that for me, okay?
Okay. Can I finish this part and then I'll stop?
Yes, you can.
Okay. It all made sense now. I love you, Nayana. I always have, and now I always will. I love you too, Neo, and I always will. Neo bends down and kisses her on the lips. She returned to the kiss with an extra force of passion, her thighs clenched around his waist, his sweat dripping like diamonds onto her. Neo was now frustrated. His snake, who was in need of attention, was about to explode. Painful moans leave his mouth. Lyanna looked down at the member. A smile appears on her face. She turns Neo over and began kissing his lips, then his neck, down his chest. Neo's breathing started to kick up, thinking to himself, oh, finally. Instead of opening her mouth to the creature that stared in her face, she told Neo to stand up. All right. That is all until next week. Yeah,
you win that one.
Yep.
You win that one.
And next, and what happens next, you're going to be so surprised. You're going to be like, she's like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Plot twist, huh?
You're
wow.
Gonna be, yeah, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
I love it. Good girl gone bad, I'm with you. I love how she's leaving us, and she's going to come back again and do some more. Taylor, thank you very much.
No problem.
We wish you continued recovery. Always great to see you, darling.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you, darling.
No problem.
Wow, that was wicked. That was a case of do unto Mariposa, she does unto people. I love leaving people hanging, and that's basically what she just did to her. So who's ready to come in next? Do I have to call names? Shakira, are you ready? Ooh. Taylor certainly brought it.
Hi, I'm
Where is Shakira? Hi, Shakira. How are you, darling? Welcome.
Hi.
Rory, you can put. Sorry, darling. You were saying?
I was asking if I can do two. One is short.
Yes, you can. Go ahead. And how are you doing today?
I'm fine. I could not be better. I'm alive and well, and that's amazing.
Awesome. And I have a question for you. You weren't in earlier for the question. But what gift would you buy for your man to show him you care? Let me make it easy. What gift would you buy, or what would you do?
It depends. It really depends on the kind of person he is, too, at the end of the day. Because some guys don't really be into gifts. Some guys more into gestures and, like to be shown things, because as a man, they usually have to provide all the time and believe this in that
Yes,
mindset that they gotta provide, right? So for me, it depends on the guy,
exactly.
but it would be a gesture. It may not be a gift, but
Mm-hmm.
if I had to choose anything, um, that's a tough one, honestly. I would gotta know what he likes because it's going to be something that he likes.
Probably a gesture then.
A gesture.
Okay. Okay, darling. Go ahead with your pieces and welcome again. And this is
Thank
Barbados
you.
in the house.
Okay. The rain is pouring, and when I came over, promises of a Hennessy date and to show me your new place. Maybe we'll sit down for a final game of chess. It's been a while, I said. Don't go too hard on me.
From you. Time ticks by. Oh dear, sorry. Somebody was calling me. Time ticks by, and as the pieces glide along the board, Hennessy in the glass goes straight to my lips, quenching my thirst, and maybe I clench my tights just a bit. As the liquor touches veins running under my skin, rain pouring harder, and I'm thinking of those fingers caressing my neck and squeezing tight. The same fingers that are absentmindedly playing with one of my dark palms. Thinking of your next move, and I'm thinking of all the things I do to you. It's all laughs and shy smiles until the game reaches a climax. A silent battle of wills, slightly less intense than what's going on in my mind and between my thighs. And the pawn takes my bishop, knight takes pawn, your rook in the direct path of my queen, erect and ready to overthrow. But I'm aiming for checkmate. Sacrifices must be made as I submit her. I watch as you take her up between thumb and forefinger, giving her a twirl, not knowing how the alcohol makes my mind wander. If I just presented my clip to you, would you twirl it like that? Back to the game. Queen occupied, queen taken, leaving me almost utterly defenseless. Almost. And I can't tell you what's pouring harder, the rain or me. Me might have been a while, but I remember this board like the back of my hand, almost like I memorize it on lonely nights with just fingers, my pillow, and my memory to guide me. Knight to e6 check. My knight moves quick with a flick to stand within eating range of your king. My knight has been slowly licking the board up from edge to edge, tip to tip, when you were so busy on taking my queen. Check. Desperate to salvage what remains on the board, knowing it'll end fast if you don't plan your next move. But any move you make is useless if I'm determined enough to bring you to checkmate first. Hennessy licks whisper as I suck my bottom lip. Check. As I put my hair up in one and my pawn takes your bishop, leaving you bare, and my knight corners your king. Checkmate. Now the game has ended and the victory is reached, complete. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get to the table and sit down and play a friendly game of chess. So that was the
I want to learn to play chess. That's the best chess match I have ever heard of. Okay. Okay, I guess she'll be coming back shortly. Yes, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful, and it's her first time. So send up some hearts, send her some fire, send her some flames, send her some applause, send her some everything. That was beautiful. Wow, Shakira, that was awesome. Shakira, you ready to come back in already? Okay, I'm going to bring her back in. Yeah, man, that was a chess match out of this world. I think
Sorry, I was getting a call all the time. The person probably really wanted to hear me.
Okay. Right. So, are you ready with your next speech?
Yes, please.
I
Okay.
thought that pool. You know when you play pool, I thought pool was the thing, but I think I'm gonna have.
No.
I think it's chess now.
It's chess. Chess is a whole mind game, and when you stimulate it mentally, it's just so much more.
Awesome, sapiosexual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's have your next speech.
Okay, so this one was a bit of a challenge. Someone had given me the challenge, so I just worked with it. Up
Nice.
on top, yeah, this one is named Looking Down. Up on top, looking down at my work. Perfection in the form of expression, crashing and rolling across your face. I feed off the pleasure I see taking you higher and higher as you reach your peak, making your lips part and groan and fuck escapes your lips. My hips rock back and forth, you forever the dominant waiting to take control, wanting to take control. I feel the tightening of your wrists on my hips, not wanting me to stop my movements, but also not knowing how to let go. I spell out with each hip roll as you slowly surrender, let me take control. I only hope you feel me and let me bring you bliss. Unspeakable sensations as you moan, eyes rolling, muscles tense, painted by your primal desire to flip me over. That nature that whispers to possess and drive deep. But my body is woman, and I know just what you need. I know when to squeeze and release and squeeze some more. Let me get you there with motions and emotions that brings you sensations you've never felt before. Stop focusing on what you can do for me. Damn it, let me take control, let me make you feel, give me the power. Release into me. Sit. Yes, that's it right there. Listen to your very bones and know that I am unlike anything you've ever experienced before, as I please you over and over and over some more. Your job here is just to take what this womanly body is giving. Receive, my king. Release. That's it.
Shakira.
Yes, please.
Why did you take so long?
I guess shyness, maybe. I've been writing for a while, but this is the first time I've actually performed in front of a crowd. So it's good that I can't speak now. But
congratulations. Beautiful pieces. Beautiful pieces. And I look forward to seeing you again when I start back again.
Yes, please. I'll be back.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shakira actually was the very first person to sign up for this week. Shakira signed up since last week. Shakira, thank you very much. Ooh, where is she? Where is Rory? Okay, well, I'm not seeing Rory right now. So I am going to bring in Ramon. Is Rory there? Rory's hiding from us. Okay, Ramon, are you ready? Ramon, are you ready? Ramon, are you wearing a shirt? Because you know you hardly wear shirts these days. Wow, he's wearing a hoodie. Woo-hoo! Hey, there's Rory. Rory, put yourself in queue, Rory. Wasn't seeing you just now. Okay. Ramon, what do you have for me tonight?
Let's see, I have a new piece for you. Yeah, I got something new for you.
You know, man, if you say that means that you're going to take a drink. Go ahead.
First, let me tell these people who I am. My friends call me Ray, and I write. The whole purpose behind Ray_Writes is to express Ray's rights in the script that can only be told in the way that Ray writes. Far from a saint, but it was still Ray's right. I rap black power, black fist on my Ray's right. Arm to the teeth. Come at me, get Ray's right where you stand or sit in the bar spitting Ray's mic. Some people ask, why Ray? Like, how'd you get the name? Because I'm a ray of light that pierces your storm clouds, that brief respite. I'm the glow of the moon on the darkest night. I'm not cocky. I just know my worth and my might. You might call me Ramon instead, whichever you like. It's one and the same. This playwright creates wordplay, but I don't play when I write. I write from the heart, and I press play right after the last full stop. Flames don't rehearse, we just shine bright. Let's get into it.
All right,
Now,
we have a question.
yes, please.
Someone wants to know if you're wearing a shirt.
Me
It
under the hoodie?
wasn't. Yeah, she wants to know.
I am not.
Okay, Ray. The new piece, please. Where's the stripper music?
No, it will not happen. You ain't setting me up on this live. Mary Poster.
Do that.
So, this new piece is called Toolbox.
Ooh. Huh?
Ready for it?
With you? Never.
Good. Very good. You want to change from the usual. A taste of rough extraordinary instead of intense sensual. I got a couple of ideas about how you could achieve it. Toolbox with so much potential, it's hard to believe it. Gray as you want it to be, whether it's 50 Shades or Dorian. Furthest thing from a boring man, but one with many a plan to put the man's man into the full span of your holes, and all you need is to do is follow Mole's instructions. As I switch between suctions and tongue teases, as I seek to find all your body's releases. Hands restrained overhead, legs spread apart, bound at the knees, a perfect work of art on display in my bed. Beautiful black queen, I bow before you. Kiss your feet, then upwards towards the treat along the insides of your thighs. The undeniable rise seeks to rip through my slacks as I rest my tongue at the entrance, making you arch your back, an instant react as I taste your fruit without decorum. Head down in the dish, no regard for the splish splash all over my chin. Treat your pussy like Gilby's gin. Dive right in again and again. Then circling around the lip to rest back on the clit and suck the fuck out of it. You want to hold my head, but cuffs keep you at bay. Legs want to buckle, but they're restrained the same way. Unbridled climax, lesson for today. Licking my lips, rocking my hips as I'm resting the tip on the clit as you lick your fruit juices away from my chin as I lean over you and start to slide in. I know you just came, but the next class has to begin, and I'm starting with my missionary statement. Back straight, knees slightly bent, and the G-spot assaults continue, slow but relentless, making you come again and again, beating the pussy senseless as your senses do the most to process. I lose to restraints, you all but faint, but you want more. I'm like voice, far from finish. I put you on all fours and switch to soca classes to Jaguar, then beat it like a champ, just how you ask for. Face down, ass up, balls deep with every thrust as I feel you start to seep on my sack. Running my hand down your back, then grab your hair and pull you close. Feel me grow as I get close. Already high, but welcome the overdose, about to explode, and you jump off of me. Turn and started to stick in it slowly. Deciding you want to medicate orally. The high washes over me as it did you. It's your turn to take the box. Let's start round two. You all right?
Uh-huh. You see, the thing with you, I never know what to expect, so I'm never ready. And every time that you ask me if I'm ready, I will always tell you no. That was awesome, Ray.
Thank you. Trying to see if I have another one for you. One that
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I do?
Look, you're sending the girls to Medicare, look.
Oh dear. I think I'll do Savage again for those who didn't hear it the last time. Yeah. I come with a toolbox and I being savage about it too.
Go ahead. Just go. Just go.
Well dressed and refined on the outside. Quiet, reserved. A man of few words. Till he tasted her and realized he was starving. Passion without the fruit in her lips, intensified by slow gyrating hips, awakened the other side. The side that ripped shirt overhead, mounted and straddled her. Fingers through dreads as they tasted each other. But it doesn't stop there. Hands leave from me here as lips kiss everywhere. Hands grip thighs as if to steer the ship further south. He goes to work with the mouth with no regard for the clit. She back arches as she tries to handle it, but fails. Low wails and hand flails as she grips his head with the other, holding it firmly in place. Tongue speeding up as if winning the race. His hands lace her waist as she tries to backpedal when she's close. No letting go of her as she does the most to say she's coming. Still sucking on the clit through moans and humming, oils rushing past his chin as he keeps going, knowing she expected it. Then he eased, got up from his knees, and as she started to speak, he leaned close. Kissed her slow as she slipped in the tip. She gasped and he rubs on the clit and hit every spot there was to hit. Not even a good minute of recovery. She will never soon forget such savagery.
Byron.
You chasing me? Are you gonna get the corner now?
Corner? You? Never.
Oh, okay.
Never. Thank you very much, Ray.
Always a pleasure.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you, darling. Despite the toolbox that was so savagely delivered. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
It's great having you. Another Barbadian in the house doing us proud. Oh man, I don't know what to say when it comes to this guy. He is just super, super talented. Rory, I'm bringing you in. Rory, are you well? Are you okay? After all that savagery, are you okay? See, I can't even talk.
I am in a state of delight. And you know what? You're 1 second. I'm trying to get into my little computer so I can look at this this poem here. But Ray is on point, and he and I started talking a little bit about that fairy tale book. So we will see.
Oh yes, that's good. That's
good. Possibly comes.
Good.
Try to get dressed up for your salon, ma'am. For your salon.
Yeah.
Little.
Love it. I love it.
The lips. Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am in a state of two emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is annoyed by something that happened, but part of me is very much excited for the salon. Yes.
Aww. Thank you. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you. One of my friends joined. That's Callie Khaleesi, one of the most insanely great cosplayers. Like, she is just great.
Hey, Callie.
Yes. Told my friends about this. You said to tell the friends. I told the friends. Yes.
Lovely. So what do you have for us tonight?
Well, I have, what did I call this? Sex and Love poem number 10, I Want to Watch. Thank you, Callie. And then I'm going to read a little bit more of the poem I was doing. I thought about reading since people reading their stories, I thought about reading a little bit of my, one of my stories from there, but we'll see what time we have.
Well, so right now where time is, let's just do one piece first.
Okay.
And then if there's more time, we'll do the other one after.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. I think the one I read for tonight is called Sex and Love Poem number 10, I Want to Watch. And it's an interesting one. All right.
So
it's okay. I always get a little nervous about this, but I'm a work me. Okay. It's not that I don't want you to be with her. It's just that I want you to be with me too. But since that thing can't happen, can I just watch you too? From the way you look at her, I know you make harmonies and melodies when your bodies are blended like the night to the morning sky at dusk. I know you operate with the surgeon's finesse when you kiss and touch. I know rainbows and fire are created in the sky each time she touches you in the nighttime, surging the miracle, or in the daytime. When this happens, when you're quiet, moments are happy. When words really aren't necessary and the souls hum the perfect vibrations through a stare, you are happy. She is happy. And the universe yields happy tears at the miracle that is made yet again. Brown on brown like this was never a crime, but a blessing of the highest order. Though you cross between two lands, your home is in her skin. I am happy for you, though I'm not, because I would just at least like to rent some permanent space. But if I can't, I'd love to at least witness the miracle God made. And that's the first one. That's
That was beautiful. Stay close by because we're gonna bring you back in short. You all right?
okay.
Because space was just freed up. So just let me get the others doing their pieces. Then I'll bring you back in. Thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. And I'm loving out here. You do look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay, guys. Our girl Crystal will not be in tonight. So Crystal will send you love and hugs and kisses. Where's my Lily? Lily, I'm going to bring you in now. And then I want Coco Janelle to go into the queue after Lily. Lily, how are you, my love? What does that shirt say? What is
dream, but stay woke. It's Martin Luther King on here.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful quote. That is beautiful.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So,
how are you, Lily?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm good. Now, Lily, I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
You answered it earlier, so I'm going to ask you to, to expand on that. You said that you would give a man condoms as your token to express your feelings. Why condoms, Lily? Why condoms?
Safety first, but for real, I'm not a gift person. I like playing. I like role playing. I have costumes and wigs in the closet, so you don't have to. If you're sick of Lily and her shit, Josefina's in there, Gretchen, Mingli, Bonquisha. We could role play this motherfucker out. Or it was one time my RP recycle penis came through and I opened up the door and then he walked past and said, "Hey, how you like my earrings?" I had a cute little updo. All I had on was the earrings and the heels. He was like, "Yes!" I was like, "Yes!" So it don't take much.
Lily, somebody's asking you what's your favorite role play.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. It's just whatever he in the mood for. You want some Chinese food? Okay, we go get you Chinese. Ming Lee is gonna serve you some Chinese food. You want some you want some grits? Okay, Bonquisha gonna make you some grits. Josefina gonna, do the mole and all that. Ole, hi, and we gonna pop it this way, that way, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. Okay.
I'm taking notes, Lily. I'm in school. I'm taking notes.
Recycle penis because I don't have. I'm almost 52. I don't have the time to get to know new penis and their behaviors and stuff. At least with recycled penis, me and him have history. I know for a fact it's good. I know for a fact he ain't gonna bring me nothing. He ain't gonna slap a hoe unless it's called for it, But yeah. So I'm just saying.
Oh, Lily, I love you. That is awesome, Lily. We're gonna have to have a session just with you for a whole hour.
Look. When I got older, it is look.
Lily's gonna take us to school, guys.
I don't know. I don't know it all, but I know some things. Okay, so yes.
You take our notes.
Okay. Remember, I don't have a man, so you might not want to take my notes. I'm just saying. Anyway.
What do you have for tonight, Lily?
So I don't know if you want to hear forbidden fruit or cum.
Lily?
Yes. Forbidden fruit or cum. Cum, forbidden fruit. The fire, though. Which one? Cum. Okay, she said we gonna do cum. Okay, so this is cum. Cum.
And she's right. Look, and she's right there. Look, you see what she did? You see what she did? Okay.
Okay, I can't laugh. Come here and be baptized in my wetness. Let me bless thee with the sugar water from my sweetness, or the kisses from plump lips moisten your face. What a magnificent spill. Would you like a refill? Look at it glisten. Listen. Do you hear the waterfall from my Niagara? It cascades down mahogany pillars to your awaiting mouth. Not one drop of my passion fruit will go to waste. Tell me, how does my swollen river taste? Taste it. Drink up this breakfast of champions, because mama's milk does your body good. My nutritious nectar is the gloss for your lips. Let it fill you and grant you the strength of Samson, where you lift me high towards the heavens and place me upon your mighty throne. I moan the melody of orgasm's delight, where I take flight every time your tongue slithers within my sugar walls. I quiver in ecstasy while you stutter inside me, repeatedly writing your name in cursive, dotting I's and crossing T's. Mercy. The urgency of your feasting is pleasingly erotic. My waterfalls splashes onto your mouthpiece. You're managed with the manipulation of my pussy. You hold me with strong hands, because without them, I'd surely fall. I sit here giving you my all, the winding of voluptuous hips while your tongue probes, oohs and ahs fills your earlobes. I let go, screaming out to the gods before I release the tsunami that finally reached its peak and is ready to be free, reassuring you that I have come. No. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, darling. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ah, funny how time flies when we're having fun, huh?
Oh no, right?
Man, I say
Yes.
IG needs to stretch the time so that we don't have to stop it for an hour and then come back.
2 hours.
I hate that. I hate
2
that.
hours. We need to come in multiples.
Ah, Lily, you're terrible.
And if it's good, yes, we sing opera. We hit high notes when it's good. Yes, y'all know that. I ain't got to tell y'all that. But yes,
Thank you very much, Lily. I appreciate you
I
tremendously.
appreciate you for the
Thank you
platform,
for
and I'm
coming to
enjoying everyone's
darling.
pieces. All right, girl.
Oh,
Love you.
yeah. Thank you, darling. Love you. Wow, there was Lily, Lily. Where's my Coco Janelle? I don't know which, Coco or Lily. The two, you're just awesome together. So, Coco, what do you have for us?
Hi. Can you hear me good?
The lady with the voice that everyone loves. I realize all my ladies got some really sweet, sexy, husky voices going on.
Oh, well, it's a combination of getting high and in that last poem that was on that was everything. She was giving me just all kind of stuff. Ooh. And, anyway,
So,
you looking beautiful as ever tonight.
thank you,
I love your
darling. Thank
jewelry.
you.
I gotta say,
Thank
I
you.
love your jewelry game. Like I started following the person that made those earrings that you had on last week.
Yeah.
So the butterflies, love those.
I ordered some more. I'm absolutely hooked on her stuff now, man. I'm
Yeah,
absolutely hooked.
you about to start a problem with me too. I'm trying to stop buying stuff right now. Well, just for right now, just temporarily.
Just give yourself a little present. We call
Yes,
it that.
just
We
a little.
call
That,
it self
I'll
love.
take that. Well, thank you. I have a little a story to share with you. Okay. This is part of a little series that I'm working on. But the first part is the poem. It's stolen moments with you. I'll go home to him in a few. After hours of tongue lashing, deep dick smashing, waves crashing, I'm guiding and reeling you in deeper and deeper within, thinking I need forgiveness for the wages of these sins. It's feeling so good I can't stop giving in. Fucking you, but I love him. Still I can't leave you alone. All day I crave your mind, body, and soul, and you're just as bad, needing me to swallow you whole. I'm possessed. You're obsessed with my deep throat. I'm possessed by your deep strokes with your big dick. Got me sprung by the fattest part of your tongue. Got me screaming before and after I come. Singing and making faces and moaning loudly. You try to shush me because the neighbors are nosy and I ain't supposed to be here. I'm under your spell. The need and desire outweigh the risk. I don't want to hurt him. I just like the way you hurt me. You choke me and spank me and rearrange my organs all during our lunch break. We've been getting away with this for so long and we both dead ass wrong, and we gotta stop meeting like this. Your neighbors is about to give your wife a tip. You gonna slip and call her by my name because the head ain't the same and I know my pussy is better. Of course, your dick is insane. I should feel guilty, but not really, because you satisfy me in so many more ways. Ooh, let us pray. I can't believe you are here with me. If he only knew what's been going on between me and you. But I don't care. You're so sexy, skin so soft. We kiss passionately. Your tongue hits my G-spot. I squirt abundantly. Your skin glows. I kiss you down your back. In 69, I put my tongue in your ass. While you strap me, we scissors, we climax. And oh, I'm sorry, rewind myself. In 69, I put my tongue in your ass. Back-to-back orgasms while I ride your face. I'm tasting your pussy, sweet like berries. You pulling my hand, slapping my ass while you strap me. Scissors, we climaxing. And then you notice his khakis laying over there on the chair. Confirming what you already knew. I've been fucking your husband when I'm not fucking you. In peace.
Ooh. You know I love that one, right?
Thank you. I
You
couldn't
know
remember
I love that.
if I did it on your show or not. So sorry for the
I
repeat.
love it. I love it. We love that.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, our time is getting short,
Yes.
guys.
Okay. Well. Thank you
It's
as
getting
always
short.
for
Thank
having
you
this
very much.
show.
Thank you very much, Jay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have a good
Thank
night. I'm
you.
gonna hang out for the rest of the show.
All right, darling. We soon
All
finish
right.
now.
Okay. All right. Good
Bye.
night.
Have a good night, darling. Guys, thank you very much. Wow, this was awesome. Rory, I'm sorry, but our time is getting short now, so we have approximately 2 minutes left. So I just want to say a great big thank you to all of you for the past. This is week 11 we were doing this. Thank you very much from the bottom of my butterfly heart. I want you guys to know I'm taking a break next week, but we will be back. We will be back, and we'll be back bigger and better. People are asking for 2 hours. I'll consider it. I'll consider it because Grown and Sexy has to grow. So we take a break. Cheers to everyone who participated in this 11 fabulous weeks. Thank you, X8246. Thank you, Taylor Slay. The two of you did not perform tonight, but I know your hearts are with me. You're both very busy ladies. Crystal, thank you very much, Crystal Care. Always awesome. Good Girl Gone Bad, always great to have you. Boats Bar and Grill, thank you very much. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to Vicky, my earring lady, Versatile Crochet. Thank you all. Thank you, Decadent D's, for the fabulous support. Love you guys. Cheers. Thank you to all my fabulous support.